Hi, I'm Rose. I go to Seneca College. I'm in the Business Management Bachelor's Degree program here. In today's video, I'm gonna go over how to prepare for a part-time job interview. So I went over how to make like a Canadian style resume. So now you have your resume. And then I went over how to find out if like stores or retail stores or restaurants are hiring, like finding hiring posters or going around and asking like certain stores nearby where you live if they're hiring. So let's just say you got a job like interview from doing all of this. Excellent job. So to prepare, I would like say you have an interview coming up. So to prepare, like I would honestly, for these part-time jobs, for like retail jobs or for like restaurant jobs, you don't have to like search up the company. I mean, you can if you want to know like more information, but it's not needed. Like you don't really need to know that. I would honestly just search up like retail interview questions and like go over some of the answers that like pop up on Google, or like go through some of the questions and like kind of prepare yourself like with how you would answer that. What skills you have that you would use in like certain situational questions. And then like if it's just like cashier or like cashier position, also you can search up cashier interview questions at, if it's like a well-known restaurant or fast food chain. Then say if it's like at McDonald's, I would say cashier interview questions at McDonald's, search up on Google, go through them, prepare what your answer would be, what like people have like answered on Google or whatever, see how they answered it, and like prepare yourself. You don't have to memorize anything, but just like prepare how you would answer. Normally like these interview questions are more like, what's your availability? Are you studying? Do you live nearby? Can you lift up to like 20 pounds or so or whatever, like 30 pounds to do like inventory or whatever. And then they would ask sometimes for like these cashier roles, because I've done like retail a bit. Retail is more like, I guess, because I worked at a dollar store before, so that's kind of like retail, but I haven't worked in like a clothing store. So like the questions that's pretty much like the questions I got asked, like mostly about like, are you in school, for how long, when are you expected to graduate, how long do you want to like work this part-time job for, or are you available in the mornings or evenings, are you available in the weekends? The weekends are typically more busy, stuff like that. That would be like most interview questions. And then so that's what you do like beforehand. And then when it actually comes down to your interview day, I always wear a white blouse like I'm wearing right now, and then black dress pants. You can't just like, plain black running shoes, because that's what you would typically need for like a part-time job. I would always have like my hair down like this with like nothing like dangly, just like just some regular little stud earrings, or you can put your hair in like a low bun, all good to go. Just like regular makeup, no like old color, and then you're all good to go. I would also bring a notebook, a copy of your resume, and a folder, because like typically when you hand in your resume to like these part-time jobs, stores, restaurants, sometimes you're not handing it to like the right person, or the person that's going to interview you, or like the manager. Sometimes it's just to like someone like another cashier or another like store clerk or another retail store worker, so they have to like pass it off to like another person, and sometimes it gets lost. So it's best to bring like a duplicate copy to the interview, so you have it, so in case they ask for your resume again. So a lot of times like they actually ask for it again, or sometimes they still have it if it was like handed to the right person, or if they like kept it organized, which is not always the case. So do that, and then bring a notebook so you can write down notes. And then also if you are like a college student, have your class schedule ready, or have like know like when you'll most likely have classes, and tell them, because they're gonna ask like your class schedule. They're gonna ask like when you're available and when you have classes and when you can like work, stuff like that. So have that like prepared. Bring like a pen or pencil so you're able to like write down I normally like write down my class schedule like on a piece of paper, like in my notebook, and I like rip it out and I give it to them. So you're like ready. Or you can also have it written down on like that duplicate copy of your resume and give it to them again. And then what else? That's honestly like what I bring to a part-time job interview. Oh, and then also be prepared like beforehand, go over your resume, know like what you can say about yourself, know what you can say like if you have like your education down, know what you learned, like have stuff ready like that you're ready to say, have skills that you're ready to say, have like certain scenarios in your head, like if they, and normally like they ask like certain situational questions, like what would you do if like a customer yelled at you, and then like have like that sort of answer. What would you like, are you comfortable like, or like are you able to like calm down the situation? They want to see how you would react. What else? So a lot of like situational questions, but not like too in depth because it's like part-time. They're like constantly like hiring people most likely. So it's not like a full in-depth like interview. It's more just like what's your availability, like what's your class schedule, what's like, and then like, I mean, interviews that I've been on, like they normally just like hire me like on the spot, or like they call me like a little while later and tell me like, oh, you got the job, like when can you come in next to like get trained. So that, oh, also if they offer you the job on the spot, ask them how you'll like see your schedule, your job schedule, so you have that organized. And then ask them like what you have to wear and what you have to bring on the first day of your job and training. So that's all good to go. So you won't get like yelled at on your first day, like, oh, I told you to bring this, oh, I told you to wear this, and you come in like jeans or like totally different, you know? But it's normally like black jeans, black pants, black shoes, and then your hair tied back in like a low bun. So that's typically that, and how you would prepare for an interview. So yeah, I think that's honestly it. Like all you would have to do to prepare for like a part-time job interview in Canada, or to like get like a retail position or a restaurant position, or like just like any like part-time job opportunity or job in general. And during the interview, like make sure you're making eye contact, smiling, and like being truthful with your answers. And it's okay to like get shy or like get nervous, but try to be prepared with like your answers, and like be prepared to like talk about yourself. But yeah, I think that's honestly it that you would have to prepare. Like it's not like a career, it's like just a part-time job, so it's not a lot. Mostly just like your availability, class schedule, a little bit about yourself, when you can come to get trained, when you would be able to start, where you like live roughly around, like how long it would take you to get here, because they want to know if you're like living too far, then like they're worried about if you're going to be late to work. So stuff like that. Wear like a dress shirt, like be professional, have like, you know, I would always wear like dress shirt, dress pants, black dress pants, bring a notebook, pencil, a pen, a duplicate copy of your resume, have like your class schedule ready, your availability of when you can work, you know, and then you're all good to go. And I think like you're prepared to get the job and do well on your part-time interview. So yeah, I think you're all good to go. I think you're prepared to get the job and do well on your interview. Just prepare beforehand, you know, search up like questions online or like general part-time, you know, retail job interview questions, and like, you know, go through like the questions, kind of like prepare yourself. But yeah, I think that's honestly it, and I think you're well prepared now. So with that being said, I wish you all the best, and I hope you get that job, and I hope you do well on your interview. All the best.